Jerry had a phone call right as we went live. I told him to take it because it was a long lost friend. You never know if they need something. Somebody from back in the day. Where did she say she got the book?
I didn't ask her.
Oh shoot!
She said I read that part, so she got the book.
She actually left him or texted him and said, "I don't know if you're the right Jerry, but I've come across this book and it looks like you wrote it." So we don't know. You'll have to.
God, that's 40.
We'll have to.
Ollie, that's 40 years. I know her.
Oops.
Been a long time.
That's something else. Full show. Zoom. Okay. I'm fighting with the phone. Okay, you have Vamsterdam. How's that for a name?
Yeah.
Vamsterdam.
Okay.
Like a vampire. Vamsterdam.
Vamsterdam.
Indiana.
Okay, Indiana. Hoosier.
You have Northwest Indiana.
Okay.
You have Las Vegas.
Nevada.
We went out there like maybe 2 years ago. You have another Missouri. Donnie from Missouri.
Thank you.
Mendocino, California.
Ooh. Be careful of those fires out there, brother.
You have another South Carolina. It's like you guys all travel in pairs. Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
I've been there before. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I appreciate the likes. Oh. And then on the other phone, I get a notification that Jerry's on TikTok. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep up with all the comments on all the videos. We know we have to do a couple of duets for people that have read the book. Norfolk, England.
Oh boy!
And you've got Captain here from Long Island,
New York. Okay, Cap. Be careful. The storm is coming.
Yeah.
Batten down the hatches.
Is it raining there yet? We were trying to look at a webcam.
We're watching the Weather Channel.
There's supposed to be a big concert in Central Park.
Right.
And we're wondering if they're going to get rained out.
They might get it in.
Somebody said hello from Cuba. I don't know if that's true or not.
Wow.
And you have another Long Island. And you know what? That gal that interviewed you from CBS, she was from Long Island.
She was.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in her bio. Yeah, it's a hurricane. We just didn't know if you were feeling any effects because they had like 9 headliners at this concert.
Yeah.
It was a big one.
It's a big one in Central Park, probably starting now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were wondering if it got rained out. We went on the Central Park webcam that kind of aims at Columbus Circle, and the pavement looked dry.
Yeah.
But, I don't know what's really happening there. You have Wilmington, North Carolina. Hi, Chris Foley.
Thank you.
We are preparing, Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we live down here in Hurricane Alley.
We know what it's like, brother.
We've been lucky so far. But down here, for anybody that doesn't know, we're at the bottom of Florida. So the second half of August till September 15th, we're jittery. It's our jittery time. Yeah. Bad things happen, and all suddenly it'll be like, oh no, it's not coming your way, and it's only
coming out of
Africa. Only a Category 1, and then suddenly it's going to hit us, and it's a 4, and like everybody's crapping their pants and using what are those ping pong tables? I mean, when Hurricane Irma came through, people literally took ping pong tables and put them over their sliding doors. And, like the stockade fencing for your backyard, people disassembled their stockade fencing and put it over their windows.
Yep.
Because, it was such a big, is our enemy.
Oh, yeah.
And we stayed for it, but we stayed with, I'm a realtor. We stayed at the home of a friend of mine.
Right.
That was more a hurricane-ready home, and it was way above sea level. The house that I owned at the time was built in 1973, so I figured it was a goner. Both of my houses at the time were both vintage, as we say, and neither one of them took water. So, you have somebody from Dedham, Massachusetts.
Okay, hey, be careful up there. Batten down the hatches.
Yeah, we were just watching them in Massachusetts, getting ready.
I was just talking to my son. He has 2 hotels in Provincetown, and they're batting down the hatches up there too.
My gosh. Hello, all. Just got my second shot. Ryan Pucciarelli.
All right, Ryan.
All right, Ryan.
Way to go, Ryan.
Let's see. We were getting this storm from Henri. Okay, well, stay safe out there.
That's right.
You know what we usually tell people is whether you or not you've ever dealt with a hurricane, one of the most important things you can do is create some sort of a check circle with friends for you guys to check on each other and family members outside of the area. And the first thing that works on phones after they start getting, because people get to the towers and they hook generators to the towers. That's the first thing that happens. And you'll have limited phone service. So text message works the best. So you have to tell your family members, don't send me links. Don't send me photos. If I say I need somebody's phone number, don't send me their contact card. Like, you need old-fashioned text message.
Right.
Because nothing else works. It's, you know, it's almost like going back to Morse code. Like, and so you have to have 2 or 3 people that say, like, if you get a text from me, then you have to call the rest of my family and tell them I'm okay. Otherwise, people are calling you and it's just sucking up bandwidth, and it's madness. It's absolute madness. Let's see. I missed some things here. Donnie got the vax in March. I know Donnie gets the tornadoes in Missouri. Yeah, you guys get some big ones. I have a friend in Des Moines. Boy, they're always ducking from storms.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow, Cody. Appreciate that. User 917401 says, "What's FDNY?"
That's the fire department in New York. The greatest job in the world.
He's not biased at all.
Not at all.
So Jerry was a firefighter in New York City for almost 30 years.
Correct.
And then he retired and he came to Florida and he was a firefighter
For about 18 years.
For about 18 years. So you just can't stop him. You have a hello from Sweden.
Oh boy. Play ABBA.
This is it. Alexa, play ABBA. And then we turn everybody's Alexas on. And about 30 seconds later, ours goes, playing ABBA. And we have people helping answer. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Donnie. Maya Freeman says, odds even says tone. Freddie's here. Freddie sent fire. Hi, Freddie.
Hey, Freddie.
We're fine. We're back from New York City. We're tired. Jerry had to wake up at 6 o'clock this morning. That'll give him something to talk to you guys about.
Yeah, this morning we kicked off the annual Brotherhood Ride. It's where 40 of my brothers from down here in Collier County, they ride bicycles. They started up this morning. I was the master ceremony at 8 o'clock. They rode their bikes. They're going to honor 24 first responders that were killed in the line of duty in the state of Florida this year. They stop at all of their stations where they worked. And after they do the 24 in the state of Florida, they're going to go up the coast and they're riding to 9/11 in New York City. So a big shout out. If you see or hear about the Brotherhood Ride, I don't know the route, but they're going up probably 95 or near 95, and they stay in Elks Lodges all the way up to New York City. So if you have an Elks Lodge in your town and you're near the coast, take a look, ask them about the Brotherhood Ride. They're a great bunch of people. I'm going to give them a hand for the Brotherhood Ride.
They have a thing right there.
There it is.
I think they're most active on Facebook. We're trying to get them over on TikTok because they would do so much better over here. And I know that you all would
follow them.
You would follow them, and I mean literally show up.
Yep.
All right, I'm trying to send something here, and I can't. You can share up to. Okay, I got it. Sorry, that thing was giving me a hard time. Let's see. Thank you for your service to the community. I'm watching from Budapest.
Oh boy.
How are you?
Wow. Thank you.
Somebody named Pfeiffer said Pfeiffer. I don't know if that has to do with
Is that Joe Pfeiffer from FDNY?
It says Cabbage Roll Jim, and then it says Pfeiffer. So I don't know if that is Joe Pfeiffer.
I don't know if that's the family or not.
I don't know. Tell us more. R.I.P. Stephen Driscoll, NYPD. Is that something that just happened?
What?
Stephen Driscoll, NYPD. I'm not familiar.
I don't know the name. Was he
And that's from
injured or
that's
something?
from Captain. So tell us more, Cap. NYPD, not FDNY. So I don't know, like, if I missed something.
I'm not sure.
Hiya from Kent, UK. Hello.
Hello, UK. Got another one. Thank you.
Does Jerry miss the hustle and bustle of the old days at the firehouse?
Oh, sure.
Oh my gosh. He goes in there, he gets all glassy-eyed and high. Like, he's like talking to them.
Oh, yeah. I want to jump on the rig and grab the can. Take it in.
We were in, and we were at the Bronx, ladder 42, and the truck went out. And he's like, the ladder is like, the end of it is going out. And I'm like, don't do it. Like, he almost wants to do it.
I almost jumped on the back.
I'm like going, don't. And it goes like, and he's rolling, the chauffeur's driving really slowly out. And he like turns out like,
Scooter.
Stop it. Yes. Well, Scooter Rizzuto.
Scooter Rizzuto, ladder 42. Hi, Scooter, if you're on tonight.
Yeah, I don't know.
We had a wonderful time up in your house.
Oh my gosh, that was great. You guys are great cooks too. Oh my gosh. You have a hello. Somebody that says that's awesome. You have a hello from Mississippi Truck Company, Quavo or Quavo. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Thank you for the follow. It says that person's name is Who Sits and What Sits. Okay.
All right.
Yep. Thank you for the share. Somebody said you were at 9/11.
Yes, I was.
You have another person watching from Budapest.
Wow, that's another one. Thank you.
You have Misty Ann saying, hello, sir.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Misty Ann.
Thank you for the likes. Autism on Fire says, hello, sir.
Hi, how are you? Welcome. Happy Saturday.
Whoops. Fire Bobby says, hey, buddy.
Hey, brother.
You've got somebody from Fort Worth, Texas. Oh, it's Misty. Misty's from Fort Worth.
Hi, Missy from Fort Worth. Hey.
iPickac is watching from Ireland.
Oh, boy.
It's that time of the day, so everybody from the UK, Ireland, Scotland.
They're all banging now.
Yep.
Because it's 12:15. They're going to go have a pint.
Alex says, what is that one? What is that piece of paper?
This paper. It's the attendance sheet.
It's your attendance sheet.
I'm going to talk to your principal.
You're late.
This lists all the states in the United States, and I check off when you call in. You tell me what state. And then on the side, I write the different countries that visit us. So I do it every night.
So,
just a little habit.
So that's why when we say tap the screen to give us likes, it puts us out in FYP. He gets such a kick out of being out there and taking. He has once gotten all of the states and I think like 40-some countries.
40 countries one Saturday night.
And then tell him about.
Last week, not the week we were in New York, the week before, a firefighter from the HMS. He was a British sailor on an aircraft carrier, and he was watching us on TikTok, and he said 130 fellow sailors were watching us on a big giant screen in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Got that? Incredible.
Watching TikTok. Watching this old coot.
This old goat
on
here.
a big screen.
Imagine that. All the way in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
I mean, he nearly cried telling me this.
That was just...
I was working that night. You and Angela were doing that.
Oh, maybe so, yes.
You have a hello from Dublin. Speaking of Ireland. Donnie says, I love listening to you guys. God bless you for your service during 9/11, says Misty.
Thank you very much.
I tell you what, we went back, we were back
back there last Thursday.
So yeah, we went and walked around. We were, I don't know if you might have just stumbled onto this live and you don't know anything about us. So we went back to New York City to help promote the book. We went to the firehouses. We went down to where the towers were, went to the museum and the reflecting pools. We were all over down there, and we even stumbled upon a class of FDNY, student EMT.
Right.
And Jerry tried to sneak in the class. So, would you like to work as a rookie going in now, or back in the old days as so much has changed?
Yeah, it's changed. Oh, no. I don't know about going in now as a rookie. I'll go back with the old timers.
Hey, you've got Buttercup.
Hi, Buttercup.
Build me up, Buttercup,
baby.
Watching from Hawaii. Hawaii.
Hawaii. All right.
It says, how are you guys? We're doing good.
Doing good.
You have Alexei watching from St. Petersburg, Russia.
Russia.
He
Whoa.
thought I was going to say Florida. Did you see how I
Wow.
stalled? Ooh.
Thank you.
I know.
Wow.
You have a hello from Michigan. It's Logan from Michigan.
Hi, Logan.
You have a hiya from Kent, UK. I love watching your videos.
Thank you.
You have another hello from London.
Thank you. London, right.
Sean McGuckin has followed the host. Thank you for the follow. Look, you got Maine. We have a hard time. We have a hard time getting people from Maine.
I just met a couple today that came to our veterans coffee clutch. They were from Bangor, Maine.
Okay. Alan Epstein's here from Arizona.
Hi, Alan. Arizona. You got a mark, Alan.
Arizona. Let's see. Just finished a few pints here in Ireland. We have all our Ireland hurling finals tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a big drinking fair.
Woo! Yeah, I always say drink my share. Donnie says, you're worldwide. And when you end up on a big screen on an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, come on. How are you going to stop that? How are you going to top that?
That's amazing. Yeah, right. Tilly says, so cool.
Hi, Tilly.
Hey, Tilly.
Love you, honey.
Here. I know today's a tough day for you. We watch your film today. I was telling Jerry about it earlier. Just know that you've been in our thoughts and prayers all day today.
Oh, without question.
Thank you for your service during 9/11 and in general, says Bryce Nichols.
Thank you, Bryce.
Let's see. Misty says, my dad was on standby for search and rescue during all of that. I was a senior in high school.
Wow.
Boy, thank your dad for his
Thank you,
service.
Dad, for that.
Lou Harris Hicks followed the host. Thank you for the follow. Donnie Young says he could probably teach the class. You know,
Well.
he probably could. Well, first of all, Jerry loves young people, and Jerry loves the fire department, so there would probably be nothing better.
Bring it together.
I don't know. And, you know, after we left, you know, I think that, like, we need to plan a trip to go up there just to be at the high school and to tour the high school and to talk you into being able to go speak to those kids there.
Yeah,
that's my next plan.
That would be.
I got plans for him. He's not retired twice. Nuh-uh. He going back to work. The dog's just not going to like that.
Oh, my deal.
You have another hello from London.
Oh, boy. That's 3 or 4.
Grammy says, hello, it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you. The pleasure's mine.
You have Autism on Fire is watching from North Carolina.
Thank you.
Autism on Fire, I have to tell you, there's a girl that lives in our town, and her name is Kate. And Kate is like shot out of a cannon. She's hilarious. Like, she's a hairdresser. So, like, you know, the hair's big, the makeup's heavy, the boobs are hanging out. You know, driving around in her Cadillac. She has, I think, 5 boys, all with red hair. And the last one was born at the same time my granddaughter was born. So he's, like, about to turn 7, and he has autism. And he, you know, he was supposed to be very, have only about 10% quality of life. And, you know, she just buckled down and, you know, became his champion and got him every ounce of tutoring and specialist and behavior work and did all of that. And then he went to public school, and through the IEP program, she kept saying, well, can't we have a behavioralist, and can't we have this, and can't we have that? And then he went backwards. He digressed, and he got worse. And then there were outbursts at school and all kinds of stuff. And at some point, she got so fed up that she couldn't get help from the school. She went to an attorney, and that's when she didn't even realize all the rights that she had.
They were violating her rights.
Yeah, it was like there were like 7 civil rights violations for them just not providing services for him. Well, of course she got those services. Well, now she's pissed. And she's getting services for every kid in Lee County school system that has autism and isn't getting what her kid's getting. Right. She's been at the school board meetings, and she is just like, she is out there.
She's on fire.
So her name is Kate Owens, and she's on Facebook. I don't think she's on TikTok. And she is just, she's just something else.
Mother, wonderful person.
So, you know, that's one of those people that, you know, changes things for the good for a long, long time. And I just thought I'd share that. You have a hello from Wales. It's 12:15 p.m.
Wow, yeah.
It is 7:15 here. Yeah. You've got Mind Expanding Truth Seeker here in Bonita again. Hello.
Hi.
Hello from Sterling Oaks.
That's us.
Yeah, we're just across the county line. But you know, there's a pizza place right there at that traffic light at Woods Edge Parkway and 41. It's called Little Italy Pizza. They make a thin crust pizza there. You got to get the margarita.
We went to Ray's in New York and we had the thin pizza.
Oh yeah. You have a hello from Texas. You have a hello from Kentucky.
All right, Kentucky.
You have somebody typing in Russian. I don't know what you said, but I'm hoping it's nice. Hello from Copenhagen.
Ooh.
Hello from Arkansas. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Hello. Oh no, and I don't know if I can translate. I don't think I can translate what you're saying. His name is Les One Gore. I don't know. Boy, do you like Elvis Presley? You have to tell me your Elvis Presley story.
Oh, I've been in the Navy boot camp at Bainbridge, Maryland. I was out in the woods for a couple of months. I came back, went up to the gas station where we all hung around as kids. They're talking about this Elvis Presley. I said, what is that? They didn't know. I had no newspaper, no radio. This was not in the 50s, so who had televisions? And Elvis came on with Jailhouse Rock. I had no idea what Jailhouse Rock was or what an Elvis Presley was. I didn't even know what a Dr. Pepper was.
There's things he still doesn't know, believe it or not.
I do so. It's like turpentine. You take paint off.
We've got an Englishman who's moving to Virginia in 2 months. Any advice? Gosh,
Wow.
I don't know.
Virginia, I don't know.
Virginia's beautiful.
It's beautiful there, yeah.
You're going to be getting there right about the time the leaves are turning.
Yes.
So yeah,
That's gonna be nice.
soak it all in. Then there's going to be snow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're going to have snow.
I don't know. You know, you're in a beautiful part of the country.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history in Virginia.
Virginia, oh boy, that's
You're very
colonists back then.
And you're not going to be too far from Washington, D.C.
No.
We urge you to go to D.C.
Go to D.C.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are fit, you can go to D.C. and I'm telling you, you can walk all over the place.
Beautiful.
I mean, there's just so many beautiful monuments, so many sights to see. The Natural History Museum, I would assume, is open.
We don't know. We don't know what's open with all the crap that's come down.
Geraldine told me there was an honor flight from like Chicago that went.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. So I meant to mention it yesterday.
Oh.
So I forgot.
Oh.
You have a hello from London. Pickac says you are a hero, and then you have Airly that says gratitude with little pray hands.
Thank you.
Clackers followed the host. Just passing through. Texas here. Hello. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Texas.
Did you write a book? Sorry, I'm new to this.
Yes, we did.
It's right here behind him on the wall.
It started with a helmet. It's a very small novel. Thin novel? No. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I'm getting a slim novel.
I'm not saying anything.
Slim novel about a.
He's got
helmet.
one job: is to describe this book in one sentence and go. Everybody goes.
It's a slim novel about a fire helmet I found here in Naples, Florida, and I returned it to the South Bronx, the ladder 42, the day before September 11th. So please help us hard to find. Anyway, if you would, please pick up our book. It started with a helmet. Thank you.
Let's see. I lost grandparents and I want to adopt you too.
Oh my.
Well, that's okay. We're grandparents to a lot of people.
Yes, we are.
We're friends to people who don't have friends. We're moms to people that don't have moms. We're dads to people that don't have dads. We're all family in here.
Yes, we are.
Mr. Dakota says hi.
Hi, which Dakota are you?
Ricky.
I'll give him a South Dakota.
Yeah, give us a Dakota. Ricky says, "Hi, brother.
Hey, brother.
My family is from New York, and I don't have enough words to say thank you. Blessings to you."
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk about the patches.
Wait, hold on 2 seconds. I'm backed up. Hey, Jerry, I got my book. That's Tight Lines from Washington with the Fishing for First Responders. Show 'em.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Ricky says from Forest City, Iowa. You don't have Iowa
No, I don't
yet.
have Iowa. Now I do.
Donnie says wonderful. Of course, Sean is from Everett, Washington. Washington State. It's jumping around for me. You know what? There's like a filter when it does that, it's the TikTok filter. See Jerry's face, how it does that? And it's when he moves in and out. And I think because he's so fair and he doesn't tan at all.
Yeah.
Just read your book this morning, and it was a great read, my brother. That's Chad Williamson from Eustis.
Hey, Eustace. All right, Chad.
Right?
You got my letter.
So I saw that video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him duet that video.
We did that beautiful video, Chad.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You know, that video. Before I looked to see who did it, I thought it was Brett. There's a Brett Sanford, absolutely no relation.
Right.
And Brett Sanford does pretty videos like that with the trucks up close and the shiny chrome. And I was like, oh, Brett made a video and tagged us. So yeah.
I love your patch, Chad.
And Brett is fire warden too. So let's see. Everybody, Chad Williamson.
Where was this patch?
Up. It's
on.
up. 2 more up.
Oh, there it is, right here. Beautiful,
so
Chad.
Is his chief the one that's from Naples?
Yeah, Mike Swanson. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mike Swanson was in Naples, and he went to Eustis.
He worked for my North Naples Fire. He was a chief, and then he left North Naples, and he is now the chief of Eustis Fire Department in Eustis, Florida. A great, great guy. Honored to have worked with Mike.
We all love both of y'all. Thanks for what you do.
Thank you.
You've got Keith here from Ireland. You have Mr. Dakota from Pennsylvania.
All right.
That makes sense. Hi from Northern Ireland. In any service,
Gotcha.
in any service to help others, do respect here
We do.
to ya.
Yes.
Hello from Michigan. You have Connor here. Says hello. Autism on fire. The live stream is jumping around. Is this happening to anyone else? It's the filter. It's automatically put on. It has nothing to do with me. It's something that, I don't know. I have them as well lit. I have 3 ring lights in here. So I don't know why it does it. Let's see. Yes, me here again. Just checking in to see how you are both doing together. Alex, Peyton, Jones. We are fine.
All right, we're back.
The feet is jumping around. Yeah. How was your trip? We're pooped.
We're tired.
We're tired.
We did a lot of leg work. We did all over New York City.
I think on Thursday, Jerry's like, oh, my legs are so tired.
We missed Queens. Queens was the only borough we didn't go to.
Yeah.
We went Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan.
And New Jersey.
And New Jersey, yeah. So we didn't go to Queens.
So for any of you that are in fire service, there's lots of videos of a variety of houses and landmarks that we did videos.
Yep.
And then we also just did some driving around. Let's see. I will purchase it. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you for the support. Tight lines had lost his connection and he's back. Hello from Grover Hill, Ohio. All right. Hey,
From
Buckeye.
Ohio. Thank you.
Hello from, oh my goodness. I know that that's a real word because I saw it before. It's that one city that's got like 85 syllables in it.
Oh, really?
It's like crazy. Sorry, I'm not even going to try. Hello from Wexford, Ireland. I left a comment a few minutes ago. I got way far behind and I'm so sorry. Nellie is here from the Philippines.
Oh, boy.
Okay. We're going to open up a patch. We got a patch.
We got a patch today in the mail.
Oh, and you have a Utah.
Utah.
Hi,
Okay.
Mitch. New York was exhausting. Jerry had a couple of good news interviews, so the links are probably easier to find on the book's Facebook page because you can't really share links as easy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Somebody's watching on Facebook, but I don't know who it is.
Okay, we got a patch.
Oh, it's Debbie.
Hi, Deb.
From New York. New York Debbie.
Oh, New York Debbie. Hi,
That Debbie. You thought I was talking about Debbie in Tallahassee.
This is Marrero Estelle Fire Department, State of Louisiana. Pride, honor, integrity. Wow. And let me read the note. Hold on. Wow, here we go. Okay. Mr. Jerry, first let me say thanks for your years of service. It was my sincere desire to put in as many years, but on a job injury stopped that. I am sure you have helped many brothers and sisters become great firefighters through teaching and performing. I've always been told the best way to become an old firefighter is to learn from the old firefighters. I know many are proud to have learned from you. That's very nice. I was excited to see that you and Chris decided to do the patch jackpot, as I had just made the choice to try to start a patch collection.
Oh my.
Here is my department patch. I worked there as a firefighter, EMT, and now that I have been injured, I volunteer and serve as an EMS instructor. God bless you, brother.
Oh wow.
TJ.
Bless your heart.
I can't wait to get the book. Hopefully, I will have an opportunity to meet you, get the book signed, hear some of your stories, and learn from you. Marrero Estelle Fire Department is a combination department. We have 3 stations. One station has an engine and a rescue. We also store our boat there. The other 2 stations only have 1 pumper each, so we are relatively small. Marino is in the southeast Louisiana, about 15 to 20 miles south of the city of New Orleans.
Oh.
Thanks for all you have done and all you are doing now. And thanks for sharing your story. Much love and respect to you. Be safe, brother. Signed, TJ. Wow. TJ. Beautiful,
Thank you, TJ.
beautiful patch. And a beautiful letter. TJ, I'm going to write back to you. Thank you for your wonderful, kind words.
Every person that sends Jerry a patch and a letter, he always sends a letter back.
I send a personal letter back. I write a letter back to you.
So, Jerry, do me a favor and scooch over, because I don't think they see how low. We're going to have to take some of the pictures down.
Yeah. Look how many we have now.
Yeah, so.
And please send in a patch to Chris's P.O. Box, and please get them in by September 1st. And last night when we come back from New York, we had 7 patches that Chris put here. And we're going to put this one up later on. So TJ, thank you. Marrero Estelle Fire Department, State of Louisiana. And I always look up in my book to see where you guys are. So thank you very much. That's
so what
great.
I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take Mr. Von Essen, I'm going to move him over 1 row.
Oh yeah, move them over.
I'm going to just move him over.
Start another.
Because that one over there, I think, is we to use 2-sided tape for that poster.
Yeah, so let's
so
leave
we're
that
gonna
there.
we're either going to rip the poster or rip the paint off the wall. So we'll just move Von Essen over a few inches, and then if we have to move him again, we'll just take him down.
Just take him down
until the patch jackpot's over.
Well, who knows, huh? We can take him down.
And for those of you that don't know, Ron Bartash from the Bell Club actually sent us a box with 60 patches in it.
These are all his patches.
And he is not included in the drawing. So with all these patches here, you really do still have great odds. Because he just was like, these are my extra patches.
Yep, he sent them to us.
And we just didn't even know. We had a package to pick up at the post office, and we went and got it, and it was one of those big flat rate boxes.
Right, 60 patches.
Unbelievable. So, let's see. I'm going to go back here.
We just got a couple from the Bronx when we were there last week. La Casa Elefante, that's letter 42.
Brooklyn.
And 73 engine here. And FDNY right there.
So if you're not familiar with what we're doing here, we don't trade patches because we couldn't keep up. So what we decided to do was a patch jackpot. If you send in a patch, your name is entered in a drawing on September 11th. We're drawing a name, and whoever's name we draw is going to win all the patches on the wall. So
we're just holding them for you.
So that's it.
That's it. So
let's see. You got Nellie from the Philippines. Hello, family. How was New York from Utah? It was great.
Right, great.
I make videos of my department engines responding to calls. People love that. I call it fire porn. I get paid Friday, then I'm going to order the book. Oh, thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
I just ordered the book, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's a, I can't say enough about the book because I love it, but I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Logan says, I'm finally graduating school this year. Good for you.
Good for you.
You've got somebody from Virginia. LJ is here. He's back. Tilly was here. I don't know if she's still here, but she was here. Swirl says, people are good. There are good people in the world.
God bless
really
you.
Are. God bless
We've met
you
a lot of beautiful people in New York City, especially at the firehouse. They were just over the top, my brothers. Over the top.
The Slim novel is called Novella. I will never get him to remember that.
A slim novel. I got it.
No, novella. Like if I ask you to call it a novella, are you going to remember the word? Look at his face.
No.
I think he almost teared up. He's like, please don't change my script. I saw some of your, LJ says, I saw some of your videos in New York.
Great.
When Jerry got in line with the people that were in the academy. I know.
They like that? I went up to the instructor. He's looking at me like, what is this old goat doing with my young kids? And then I went up, I told him who I was and 30 years in the job, and he was like, oh my God.
There was like 3 rows of students, like in front of the actual museum.
In front of the water, what do you call it, honey?
The reflecting pools.
The reflecting pools, yes.
Oh,
And they had the kids stand there at attention and then salute. It was very beautiful. The past.
But what you didn't see was like the kids and their eyes going like this. Because they're like you. They're like,
me?
they're like, what? Who is this guy and what do we do? Is he a security threat?
That was funny.
Let's see. You saw them of the. I know that academy thing was funny. Chief is here. Good evening, brother.
Hey, Chief. How are the kids?
How can I win the patches?
Send in your patch.
If you send in a patch, you're in the drawing.
Yep. There you go. Send it to this post office box.
You missed. I think you missed Tilly. She was here. Maybe she's not here, or maybe she is. Texas for your list. Did you check off Texas yet?
I did. I got Texas.
Donnie says he is a beautiful man. He's a pretty okay guy. So I'm guessing you guys had very much fun. We had very much fun.
We did.
But it is a lot of work, and everywhere you go in New York, you're walking, and we're old. We took 2 cabs. We took 1 Uber down to the memorial. We took a cab back.
Right. Yeah.
With this funny Greek guy who was screaming in Greek on the phone on the way back.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have a blessed week. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping in, Mitch.
Thank you, Mitch.
Jerry, you gotta learn more. That's LJ. You gotta learn more. He spelled it L-U-R-N. Learn. He says the girls are good. The wife and I just ate dinner.
Nice. Enjoy your weekend, Chief.
You've got somebody else? Mystery. New Orleans in the house.
Wow, Louisiana. And that's where this patch is from. This is where this is patch.
Yeah.
This is from Marino Estelle
and that was like
Fire Department.
TJ?
This is from TJ. Just opened it out, just took it out of the envelope.
Well, that's the question. Mystery just said, did you get any patches today?
Yes, we did. And
Here,
we got yours,
back
TJ. Thank you, brother.
Here, wait.
I'm sorry.
Hey, don't leave me hanging, bro.
There it is. And a beautiful letter, TJ. I treasure all these letters that you folks send to me when you send me a patch. Even if you don't send me a patch, you can write to me and I will write back to you. Wow. God bless you, brother.
He gets such a charge out of it. Would you ever come visit the state of Michigan? Well,
sure.
We may. We just haven't traveled because of COVID.
COVID, yeah.
And it was, since it's been 20 years, we went to Ladder 42 to see the real helmet that the book is about.
Right.
And do some other things that we had to do in the city. And now we're home, and Florida never looked so beautiful.
Right.
And we missed our bed, we missed our dog.
Oh yeah.
We haven't been anywhere for 2 years. It was tough.
Yeah.
And you have to wear a mask, and you have to show vaccination cards.
Vaccination cards and
oh yeah, yay. Let's see. From Australia, and I went to New York City just the once, spent all day at the memorial. It is an amazing tribute.
Yes, it is.
It's a beautiful, I never realized it, but somebody had bought Jerry a cobblestone at the memorial.
That's it, cobblestone.
So we went up there, and there's no names on the cobblestones because they want to honor the people whose names are on the memorial. But there are just tens and hundreds of thousands of cobblestones that you're walking on, and they are all dedicated to somebody. So all of the trees that are around the memorial have a metal tag hanging up on a branch. You would have never noticed it until we asked how we find our cobblestone. And so like Jerry's was like K1012 and K1011, and then we were between those 2 trees. Then you go down 5 rows, and you go over 20 cobblestones, and we're like, there's your brick, Jer. So there are a lot of people that bought bricks to honor other people, and that's what makes up the paved area around.
Right.
And I didn't know that. We've been there a couple times. So
right.
Do you ever get screen time? Me? Yeah, I was on there earlier. He was on the phone when we first went live. So I'll come around because everybody wants to know. I got like a unicorn horn growing out my head.
There she is.
Plus, my baby brother is on Facebook. So.
Hey, hi Mark.
Hi Mark. Mark and Debbie.
Hi.
I get some screen time. You know what? Where did I come back? That night that you were on the aircraft carrier.
Oh yeah.
Angela was running the film, and when I came back, I had a chair here, so I actually sat, and I was.
She was part of my cast.
I actually got press. I mean, the camera hog here.
Not really. Not really.
Oops. So there, that's my screen time.
Marrero Estelle, nice.
Fire chief says, nice looking patch.
Nice, isn't it,
Mr.
Chief?
Dakota gotta go.
Beautiful. Okay, brother.
He says I'm at the firehouse. Truck goes.
Get out. Everybody goes. Turn off the oven, Proby.
Train your Proby. Oh, Mystery says, that's my patch. I'm TJ.
Oh, there you are, TJ.
Oh,
look at that.
I'm behind in
It
comments.
came today, and TJ, your letter, beautiful. It touched me.
Oh.
You have no idea, brother. I'm going to write you back.
Oh, that's great.
That is beautiful. Look at that.
2 exclamation points. That's my patch.
It's going up on the wall, TJ. We're putting it up tonight. Beautiful. And he said it's 20 minutes south of the city of New Orleans. The Big Easy, southeast Louisiana. Wow, be safe, brother. You too, TJ. Love you, guy.
The stations in New York look phenomenal from their perspective. This is dark. They are phenomenal. Well, first of all, the buildings are really old.
They're old. They all have tradition there.
I have to tell you, because I'm watching this show for push the truck back in and pull it out. I mean, there's inches to spare. I mean, they were made for carriages with horses.
I mean, you saw what Scooter had to do to get that towel ladder back in.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, it's only you're lucky you get on each side of the rig, and
It's
they back them in.
Phenomenal.
That's how old all the firehouses in New York City, Chicago, Philadelphia, they're old cities. So the buildings are all old.
You have a hello from Spain.
Oh boy!
Thank you.
Thank you.
With the name of Frick Taxes.
Okay.
Advice on how to get women. Gregor Brown would like to know advice on before you ask for advice, you should say, how many times have you been married first before you ask for advice?
I've been married twice. I've been widowed twice. And I have my beautiful young lady here, who's my companion and my love and my whole world right here on the other side of the glass. Wait a minute. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. Yes. And she just gave me one of these. No, I don't have any advice. Be a good person.
You have to be a good person.
That's it. Be a good person, really.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Be funny.
Yeah, that's it. Have a good sense of humor. Don't let a whole lot of things bother you in your life. Deal with it and move on. Don't drag it on and enjoy life. We're only here one time, so enjoy the ride, brother.
Absolutely beautiful. Wowzers. Oh, that might have been for me. Well, hello. That's why we're all over here counting Jerry's lucky stars. Why, thank you. It looks like you are needing a chicken salad, sir.
Oh yeah, I had the
That's from somebody named the Chicken Salad Man. Who's the Chicken Salad Man?
Well, you told them about the chicken salad one night that I got at Aldi's.
Well, no, but there's somebody. Their name is the Chicken
Salad
Man.
Okay.
The Adventures of Billy and Pig, the Chicken Salad Man.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to follow you because that really sounds interesting. I don't know what kind of troublemaker you are. Somebody says, do you play golf?
I do. I used to.
Do you play golf well?
I used to play very well.
How bad are the wildfires? Oh, they're bad.
They're bad from what we see on television. California, record number of forests that have burned. It's an all-time high. I can't understand the magnitude and why there's so many of them. Are there arsonists running around out there? I hope you die. You don't deserve all the people, the personal property that's lost because of you. If that's the case, and it's the work of arsonists.
But I have to tell you something really cute I saw, and you guys might have seen it on TikTok also. There was a fire somewhere, and like these, I think he might have even been a firefighter or something. But everything is burnt. The trees are burnt. The houses, there's a foundation. The cars are burned. Everything is burned, except what looks like a little children's playhouse in pristine condition. And they open the door, and it's full of chickens.
No.
And the chickens are alive. And they scoop up the chickens and they have them in the car driving away. Because there's nothing for the chickens to eat because everything's burnt. So
and
like,
they were all hidden
everything burnt and is scorched everywhere except for that little teeny chicken coop. Nice. I know. And they're like these little chickens, they open the door and they're like, I know. So I'll have to find you that video.
God's work. Thank you.
Hello from Philadelphia.
All right, PA.
This is so wholesome. Glad I landed here. You know what? Everybody always says that we are so wholesome. This is like the anti-TikTok. We aren't selling our underwear. We aren't trying to get dates. We aren't like doing bad things. Like we just are nice people, and we come in here and have regular
we talk nice things to you guys. We give you a lot of good advice, and I've met people, firefighters that I got reconnected with. 40 I haven't seen in 40, 50 years through this medium.
LJ Beautiful. Says, can I be entered in the patch giveaway? Yeah, all you have to do is send a patch, and then you're entered.
Yes.
I have to go. Be safe. Thanks, Fire Bobby. Good to see you.
Bobby. Yeah, your name is going to go on a pink. We have a pink card. We're going to put your information on it. We're going to put them in a bucket, and we're going to pull one out.
Hey, how are you, brother? It's Philippe.
Hey, Philippe. He's from France. From France, Philippe.
He says, how are you, brother? Donnie says, ha, 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 ha. Jerry, you should watch Naruto. What is Naruto? I don't even know what that is. Hey, guys, I hope you're having a good day. That's Matt from New Zealand.
Oh, boy,
hello. Matt. How are you? We're doing great.
Good. New Zealand.
He's doing something right. Yeah, he is. LJ, when your wife gets mad at you, run for your life. No, LJ, that's not how it works. Here's how it works. Happy wife, happy life.
There you go.
She shouldn't get mad at you. What is your favorite TV series or movie right now?
Now.
We don't watch a lot.
We don't watch a lot of movies. I don't know.
You know, we did watch, the last thing we watched was the Steve Buscemi documentary.
Yeah.
And that was called A Good Job.
Good job. Steve Buscemi.
And it's probably like 10, 12 years old.
He was a firefighter in Engine 55. He's a world-renowned actor. But he was a firefighter when he was a young kid. And when 9/11 happened, he dropped what he was doing and he responded to Engine 55, put his turnout gear on, and went to the site and helped dig for his fellow brothers.
Other than that, I think before that we watched Clarkson's Farm.
Right.
We thought that was funny.
Right.
Because, I mean, he's like, you know, I think he's like a wealthy, older gentleman who decided he wanted to be a farmer, and he sucked at it. It was like one calamity after another, and the sheep get out, and he'd plant the wrong stuff and build the wrong thing. He bought a tractor too big to fit in the barn. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. We're simpletons.
Lamborghini.
It was a Lamborghini tractor. He bought it just because it was
the size of this house.
He bought it only because it was a Lamborghini, because it, you know, because he thinks like a man. I don't know. Of course, I want the one that's a Lamborghini. It didn't fit in the barn.
Funny.
Let's see. I wish I could have caught him reading the letter. Oh, well, he wants to hear you read the letter.
Is that TJ?
This is TJ.
TJ.
All right, TJ. I hope you're still here.
Here you go, Mr. Jerry. First, let me say thanks for your years of service. It was my sincere desire to put in as many years, but an on-the-job injury stopped that. I am sure you have heard. I'm sure you have helped many brothers and sisters become great firefighters through teaching and performing. I've always been told the best way to become an old firefighter is to learn from the old firefighters. I know many are proud to have learned from you. Thank you. I was excited to see that you and Chris decided to do the patch jackpot, as I had just made the choice to try to start a patch collection. Here is my department patch. I worked there as a firefighter, EMT, and now that I have been injured, I volunteer and serve as an EMS instructor. That's very noble of you, TJ. I can't wait to get the book. Hopefully I will have an opportunity to meet you, get the book signed, hear some of your stories, and learn from you. Wow. Marino Estelle Fire Department is a combination department. We have 3 stations. One station has an engine and a rescue. We also store our boat there. The other 2 stations only have 1 pumper each, so we are a relatively small department. Marino is in the southeast Louisiana, about 15 to 20 minutes south of the city of New Orleans. Thanks for all you have done and all you are doing now. And thanks for sharing your story. Much love and respect to you. Be safe, brother. Signed, TJ. And my love back to you, brother. Beautiful patch. And I am going to personally handwrite you a return letter. Thank you, brother. That's the brotherhood out there, folks. Just what TJ expressed in his letter to me. It's wonderful.
Matty is here. He's a firefighter from England, and he followed the host. Thank you for the follow.
UK, wow.
LJ reiterates that the wildfires are bad.
Oh, my.
Trucker 1985 is here from London.
Okay, another London.
Donnie wants to know if you had a Dalmatian in the firehouse.
No, we didn't. No, not my firehouse. But some of them had them.
And, if you follow Tilly has a Dalmatian right now.
She's got it. Yes, she does.
So you can watch a Dalmatian live in action with her all the time. Let's see, Maddie is a firefighter from London. Let's see, Mystery says, I was injured. I had a cold pack and I ended up falling asleep. Oh, that's why he missed you reading it the first time.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch Ladder 49 yet? No, we did not watch that yet.
No, that's from Baltimore. That was with John Travolta, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Much love to the fellow brothers and sisters, says Maddie. Clarkson did a car show. He's very famous. Yeah, somebody told us that. We watched
Clarkson, yeah.
We watched so little television, and actually we watched the news very little, except for when we were in New York. We watched it because Jerry was interviewed, so we kept waiting for his piece to come on. So I'm overexposed. It makes me grumpy to hear a lot of that news. I can't change a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world, and I just choose not to.
Terrible.
That's why we don't have a lot of craziness happen
we don't do political.
In our TikTok even. I'm like going, we come here because we love you guys and we want to have fun. We don't want fighting. Right. I don't know. Somebody said something today on TikTok that made me mad, picking on volunteer firefighters, and I'm like, really? It was unprovoked and it was just nastiness.
Unprofessional and not very nice from one human to another. Anything on
We got nothing. Everybody went to bed on that one. No, don't read it again. Nope, too late. He read it. Sorry, I'm way behind. Let me see. Love to send you my firefighter patch from England. Maddie, Jerry, the address is right above Jerry's head, and it's also in our bio. Yeah. So all you have to do is take a screenshot, and then you can zoom in.
Please.
And that's where you send it. Yeah, I remember your dad got burned, LJ. I know that you flew back and you were going to visit him.
That's right.
You're right, Donnie. People can be so bad to each other. But, in particular, people say things on the internet that they would never say to somebody's face. And, somebody actually made a video about our book. And we do duets of the videos, and we're behind. We have, 3 or 4 to do. And he did this duet about the book, thanking us for the book. And then somebody started picking on him because he's a volunteer, and it was just so nasty. And I'm like, it costs no money to be nice. Why are you doing this? I don't know. We don't understand. Here's the thing. If you live in the middle of nowhere and you have a volunteer fire department, who the hell else is going to put out the fire?
Right. And save your drowning child, or come to the wreck, or all of that.
The cities don't have budgets.
That's right.
You count on people. You count on farmers and people that work in mills and people that own businesses to drop what they're doing and to come save your child and to put out your fire.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if you don't like the way they look or you think that they're less than you. The fact of the matter is, he's showing up and you're not.
And you fall over having a heart attack, they're going to save your sorry ass. Believe me.
It just pisses me
awful.
off.
And the volunteer fire department, they fill a huge void out in our country. They're wonderful people. Give them respect that they deserve.
LJ's dad is doing better.
Good.
Danila says, "Ciao, Poppy."
Ciao, baby.
Poppy, I'm your son. Okay. Alan says, some of the guys in my volunteer house were also FDNY. Most of FDNY is...
Oh, out in Arizona.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't understand that also. The volunteers, there's a lot of pros that when they retire or if they leave, or they're professional in one city and they're volunteer in another at the same time.
We have a lot of firefighters, New York City firefighters, that are also volunteers in the towns they live in.
Over in New Jersey.
In New Jersey, and especially Long Island.
We sat with the girl on the plane on the way back.
Right. Exactly.
Miss you, Poppy.
Hi, good to be back.
They cry all day. Pay your child support. I don't know. Thank you. I will send one. Yes, please do. We'd love to have.
Please send your patch.
We have a couple of them from Europe, but it would be nice to have more.
Yes, it would be.
Donnie says exactly. It takes someone special to do what they do.
Of
you know
course,
what?
without question.
And they still lose their life the same way a pro would.
Come on.
You know.
We just lost a kid in Marion County, Pennsylvania, who in a week was leaving to go back to Canada, and he was a volunteer. He volunteered in a volunteer fire company. It was right near where my daughter used to live, outside of North Philadelphia, in a kind of rural area, and he was just killed. And that was...
the night before they were leaving.
Yeah, and let's see, what are we, August? That was probably May, when we started this. It was probably May or June. So...
Red Snorlax says, I'd love to come over from the UK and work in the U.S. Fire Force.
Oh, boy, that's a great job. We saw a lot of them this week.
Thank you, Donnie. Hang on 2 seconds. Boop. I'm going to let Donnie take care of that. Firefighter in a small town up north would be a dream job. He said yesterday the doctor wants to go back and fight. He wants to go back and fight. Oh, boy. Can't keep him down.
Attaboy.
Fire Rescuer 61 says, hi.
Hi.
Have you ever been to England?
Yes, I was there 3 times. And I want to take my lady, who's talking now, once this COVID thing is all wrapped up, I want to take her back over so we can go to the Tower of London, changing of the guard at the castle. They have a big Ferris wheel over there now, and the Londoners love Americans, and we love Londoners.
So TJ says, we volunteer when we get injured too because we can't bear to be away from the job. That's a fact.
Right.
You have a hello from Yorkshire, England.
Yeah. Yes, I do, before.
Received my book today. I read it immediately. It is such a great read. My patch is on the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
We appreciate that. Whoops. I almost canceled the live. I didn't mean to do that. Looking to work full-time firefighter in Boston. Good for you.
Good for you. Boston's a great history.
Boy.
Great department.
Lots of jobs up there.
Oh, boy. They call them Jakes. A truckie up there is called a Jake.
Chief says, I know countless who are paid and volunteer. Many who hate on volunteers have never done volunteer.
There you go.
I don't understand.
Chief, you know the story.
I just don't understand it.
No. I don't either.
And, in particular, there's one fella who's a volunteer firefighter that's on TikTok, and I keep stumbling across his stuff. And he uses incorrect terminology, apparently, and says stuff, and people just pounce on him. I've been noticing he just turns his comments off. And he's got lots of followers now, because I think people just like to follow him just so they can pick on him. But it's just bullying.
Nah.
It's just bullying. And I've even seen a few people that are in our group that have said some things on there. I recognize their names, and I'm sort of like, I'll have a chat with them at some point. I'm like, you gain nothing by it.
No.
Because even if he is not a good firefighter, even if he is just learning, if he's the only one that shows up, he's the only game these people got. When
Who's going to stretch the line?
Yeah.
He is.
When the barn's on fire and there's horses in there, if he's the only one that shows up, you got to work with the gang you got. So, like, whatever,
Amen.
people. You've got somebody from Wales. Only place I think is more beautiful is North America in Canada. Canada's beautiful.
Canada, yes.
You have a hi from Scotland. Donnie says, thank you so
Wow.
much.
Scotland, yes. That was our first one tonight.
Tortilla Green says, respect for all firefighters and little muscle arms.
Yes.
Alan says, some volunteer departments do more work and get more busy jobs than paid departments. Like Hampstead, New York is very busy.
There you go.
What was the city that lady said her husband, it was her husband or her father-in-law that was the chief over in New Jersey?
Oh, at Hazlitt.
Hazlitt.
Hazlitt,
Yeah,
New Jersey.
I knew it
right,
started
over,
with an H.
right over the bridge from Staten Island. I know Hazlitt. Yep.
London is the greatest city on earth. And then Tortilla Green followed the host. Thank you for the follow thank you for the likes. Just leaving NYC says Rescue One Photography.
Nice.
Yeah, we just got back last night.
We just got back ourselves. You know what? We were all over the city. I never went to Rescue One. I should have gone there. That was one of my favorite houses.
What time? What time?
I know. We didn't even have time
Oh
to...
my gosh. We could have, in the extra 2 hours we were in the airport waiting for our plane to take off.
But we were just totally exhausted.
It was yesterday was just like a flight travel nightmare. I have USA firefighter friends on here. Being a firefighter, my profile. Oh my goodness, thank you for that. I don't know what they are, like little rock stars. They're like these things with the guitars.
Oh, wow.
Jerry doesn't get to see them. I tried to screenshot it. I'm not sure if I got it. Is volunteering a great way to get hired?
Absolutely. The more experience you
get
show
experience, yeah.
in the fire service, the better it looks on the resume.
Thank you for the presents, Maddie, and thank you for the likes, whoever's doing the likes. I see them go up. We are one team. Volunteer fire or paid fire is...
That's right.
The heat is just as hot.
Oh,
that's
boy.
what I say. You know,
Yeah,
you're just as dead no matter what.
That's right.
You know,
The burn hurts.
your burn is just as bad.
Your burn is a burn.
You're all in a red truck.
That's
I mean,
right.
like
the red devil don't. It just
the
gets
red
you
devil
all.
don't care. That's what they say. Putting their and your life on the line for little or no pay. You have somebody here from Northern Ireland. You have somebody here from Virginia.
All right,
You
Virginia.
have AWB says, "Were you a fireman?"
Yes.
The nozzle doesn't care who's. This is from the chief. This is from a chief, people. The nozzle doesn't care who's on the other end.
That's right.
And spraying the water. I love all the
Amen, brother. Amen, Chief. Yep, I'm even going to give you. I'm even going to turn you out. Take it in.
Go get 'em, brothers!
Take it in. Turn off the roast.
I put my first fire out when I was 8 as a junior volunteer. It was a car fire.
Good for you.
Red Snorax followed the host. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what J Trappy did. Oh, I see what J Trappy did. I'm from Ireland. Well, welcome. Well, and Commander Skywalker says, "What have I missed?" Hold on.
Okay, get the patch.
We have a patch from south of New Orleans. This is from TJ. In the list. Yeah, I see that. Is mystery _FF_EMS blah 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 blah. So he's in here, so follow him. Thank you very much. He wrote a lovely letter.
Yes,
Jerry's already read it twice. He's yawning. You know what that means.
Okay, I think it's Saturday night. It's
We'll save that for a third night.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Well, you guys have been just really splendid.
Thank you, guys. It's
Single firefighter dad just showed up. Oh, sorry, single firefighter dad. Guess what? Jerry just yawned.
It's Saturday night.
And Donnie's like coaching people to tap the screen.
Thank you.
Get you more likes and get you more traction. We really appreciate it.
Don't forget, get your patches in, kids. Okay?
And then go back through our videos if you want to see some of the New York City firehouses and some of the attractions. And I didn't realize it, but the first day we were there, I went. I think I filmed an ambulance, and it has.
Oh, that siren.
It has a European siren. People were PO'd. They were so upset. Like I didn't realize that people were this.
I love the siren.
Polarized about the siren. somebody was like, yeah, the Nazis used them, and I'm like, ah! It's just the siren people stand down. So that, and then I filmed Jerry going into his firehouse in Brooklyn, Ladder 131. I think it's gotten like 30-some thousand views.
My God. Yeah.
They're like just watching the old guy rattling around a firehouse. So if you want to see those New York City videos, those are our most recent ones.
Yes.
And we'll touch base with you, and we'll be back on tomorrow night. We're on every night at 7 o'clock, and maybe we'll be able to talk about stuff I want to talk about for a change. Look at his face.
What? Okay. Oh.
And that's it. I'll see you all
right,
tomorrow.
guys.
Thank you so much. We love you all.
Enjoy the blessed Sunday tomorrow. We'll see you then.
And that